You're robbing
yeah.
kids.
Oh God, they put on the suits. They put on the suits. Hello everybody, welcome back to AVR Squared here on the Genreverse YouTube channel. It's time for another anime reaction, and today we will be doing our Buddy Daddies episode 6 reaction. Who is we? Well, it's us, Kyle and Christine. Are you gonna lay down on that thing or what? Bought the dog a new bed, and she's acting odd about it. Anyways, be sure to hit that red subscribe button if you haven't already. Really do appreciate everyone that has. Appreciate everyone that comes by and watches our shows regardless. I know that we do reactions a little differently, but hey, it's the most realistic reactions you're ever going to get. So yeah, we got a lot of other great content, covers everything else in entertainment you can imagine, from Star Wars and Marvel to video games, business, lots and lots of business stuff on the Daily Cog, and I mean movie, entertainment, gaming, business. So if you're a numbers fan, check that out. All here on the same YouTube channel, and of course, if it's not a reaction video, it goes up wherever you get podcasts from. So Google and Apple, Spotify, all that good stuff. Buddy Daddies, love it.
Yes.
Ready for more?
Yes.
All right,
absolutely.
Let's do our episode 6 reaction, guys. Jeez. Firmness. Already got to get in. Already got to get into it.
Mm-hmm.
Like everything, it's about balance.
Yes.
You want to give leniency when it's appropriate, because punishments, they only deter so much, and there's a very fine line where you cross from a valid like deterrent to a ruling by fear, right? And so you gotta really balance that, and it should change as they grow up, and it should change as whether or not the punishment still works.
Yeah.
You know, the time that, if you are one that does do spanking, the time that your kid kind of just is like, okay, now what? That doesn't mean you grab something. You shouldn't be using items anyways, but that's a different conversation. But you don't ramp it up. You go, okay, it's time to go for a different type of punishment. And rules are the same. You gotta be willing to give your kid enough room, the old saying, enough rope to hang yourself, but not send yourself to the gallows, so to speak. It's you want to give them enough room to make mistakes that aren't going to be life ruining or life threatening.
Yeah, because like with kids, it's like when you tell them to do something, obviously they're not going to listen to you. I've been there, and it's just kind of like, okay, well, you're gonna have to learn it the hard way.
Mm-hmm.
For some things, and then others, it's, you know, I guess pick your battles is another good example, because it's just kind of like, and whatever, it's not that important. It's not a big deal for whatever this little thing is. But yeah,
and that's all in context of if you've got a kid with special needs, things are going to be, different. They're going to
different personalities too.
Order of like milestones in life might be different, but regardless, humans have to learn how to function as much on their own as possible, and letting them put a hole in the wall, letting them get a scrape, letting them break a dish every now and then to learn the lesson can be, and some of those with glass and stuff, I hope that doesn't happen, but I couldn't think of a different thing. Basically, they got to learn sometimes. So you kind of got to give them the eventual opportunity to fail at whatever it is, even if it's going to break something. You got to give them that chance. Otherwise, they're never going to learn.
Yeah. Mm. Oh my God.
Yeah.
But yeah, parenting only gets you so far because, I mean, there is other influences. So don't stress out too much.
I mean, you've got school, 8 hours, between 6 to 8 hours a day, sleeping, when they're real young, 8 to 10 hours a day. And then you think of extracurriculars, homework, the parent being at work or whatnot. Man, it can get down to where you as a parent only get to see and interact and be an influence for 2 or 3 hours a night on weeknights, and maybe double that on weekends and holidays.
Mm-hmm.
At least out here in the West, the U.S. specifically.
Yeah, I didn't see my parents very much when I was older.
Oh yeah, once
commuting to work and stuff.
Once our kids are old enough to stay home alone for a few hours in the afternoon after school, you'll see a lot of American families having exactly that. The kids don't see mom and dad until 6, 7 o'clock at night. Getting in a fight.
Yeah.
That's very true.
Yeah.
Trying to get information out of your kid is tough.
What happened? I don't remember.
What do you mean? You're upset about it? I know. I don't remember the specifics. Dude, start at the beginning. I don't know. Are you okay? I guess.
Yeah.
And then you find out later on that, there was an actual shoving match between the two kids, and you're just like, I mean, it's not a big deal. We're not demanding to talk to parents about a shoving match. But Lucas, man, you gotta tell us what's going on, dude. Is she just going to straight up lie?
Not only that, you can't talk to kids when they're distracted.
Did you win? Yes. Oh, is she trying to be the mama hen of the kids? Or maybe she just didn't like someone being mean. This is so much like talking to kids, because then even you as the audience are getting kind of distracted by the gaming and only kind of able to hear the dad speaking somewhat. This show is ridiculously well thought out for the parent experience.
No, I ain't afraid to admit I'm mad. I'm mad. Tell me what happened.
I mean, you gotta give them some. You just said benefit of the doubt. Really? Yeah, it does. It's going to happen. They're going to say it.
Yeah.
And it is going to sting. Because usually it's coming at a time where you are doing your best as a parent, and they can't comprehend that. It's so uncomfortable, and they're out for blood.
Yeah.
It's the equivalent of the old God cliche of "you're just like your mother." Like,
oh God,
yeah. No. When it happens, you just kind of gotta remember that they don't have those coping skills that we have, and that
their mouth doesn't have a filter. Their brain doesn't either.
They don't comprehend how serious words can be. It's gonna hurt, but gotta.
And it's so weird. Also, like she was like, "You're being scary," and it's like, no, he's just sitting down and talking to you,
trying to have a nice conversation.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Lucas has done that too. Like, we're just talking. Why say that? So cool.
Oh my god. Dude, it's gonna be okay. Takes a lot more. Not more than
Wow,
that.
you're so dramatic.
Oh my god. This is a straight up Spy Family style moment right here. Where Lloyd or Yoru would then try to sneak her lunch without getting caught. Death.
For you.
I am seriously allergic to rodents. Like, scary allergy. Just tell an adult. Someone get an adult.
You have way too many kids.
Yes.
That you're watching
you
over.
Need a chaperone for that. Need one or two parents, other teachers to go with. Find an adult.
I know, right?
Teach your kids. Like, that is something we've had to talk to Lucas about as he's gotten older, and the potential for him to wander off is a little bit different these days. We're not so afraid for him to get a few steps ahead and turn a corner or something like that. But if he were to get separated, it's like you find an adult that works there, preferably, if at all possible. And you ask for assistance. You don't leave the store. You don't leave the building. You don't do. I mean, these are conversations that you've got to have as much as stranger. Don't talk to strangers unless you're lost. Then by all means, please find the nearest store worker. Stranger.
Just don't go in their
Just
car
don't go
or
in
their house.
Yeah,
or,
I mean,
something like that. Yeah.
But you gotta tell them what to do when a situation happens that they don't know what to do. So. Damien and Nanya all over again. We're both wearing green today.
Oh, yeah, we are.
Ow. My dog. Oh, God.
Jeez.
Oh, man.
Oh, my God.
Oh. Yes, please do. Oh. And then you have no adults asking, "Hey, kids, are you lost?" as they're out there calling out. Come on, now they're actually calling out for someone. I don't care how safe, secure, and mind your own business like your area may be. When kids are actually calling out for help, He's reading a paper.
Oh my God.
You're reading a bit too much into it, my friend. Maybe not.
What? Y'all have little legs.
Mm-hmm. Aw. Oh, is he gonna try to steal food from those kids? Man, you about to get your ass beat. Oh no, he's stealing food. Oh no. Oh.
What?
You need to just get out the AO before you get in trouble, man. And how's the teacher not like called out? There should be adults like looking for these kids by now.
Yeah.
I can't help but be ultra realistic on stuff like this, man. It's just like I could suspend my belief about a Super Saiyan more than I can this. Oh man, he's got such a smug smile on his face too. Is she gonna think he didn't give it to her on purpose? There you go. And that's the other thing is kids are so young and have experienced stuff like that, meanness or aggressive behavior or whatever, so little in general by this age that they are able to forgive and forget a lot easier than adults are who have been burned more than once or twice in their life.
Yeah.
We are cold and callous creatures. Uh-oh. Again, where's the rest of the adults? They're in a public area. Okay, Papa, time to get off your ass.
Yeah.
Come on. Seriously, guys.
What You're robbing
yeah.
kids.
Oh god, they put on the suits. They put on the suits. Please put the fear of God into this guy. Yeah, you're no longer my kid's teacher. It taking you that long to get going. I would have like even if I had asked for help and assistance and the place was not giving it, I am then going to cause such a scene that they're going to have to call the cops on me because I need the area locked down and no one to come in or out until I get my kids back. So yeah, that teacher's no longer my kid's daycare teacher in real life.
Yeah.
Aww. I'll tell you what though. Unprompted hugs, those are the best.
Yes, they are.
when the boy just comes up and he's like gives me a big hug. I love you, Daddy. It's just like, that is the best. I love you too, little man. Because usually, you prompt them. It's like,
Hey, can I have a hug?
Yeah, things like that. Or you initiate in the morning, give him a hug, good morning once he's downstairs. Or lovin's at night, whatever the case may be. But like the kid wanting to come and show affection is great.
Yeah, honestly, it feels more special now because it doesn't happen as often.
Yeah.
They get older and they're just like less affectionate like when they were little.
It's very similar to the difference between dogs and cats. Like the cat's only going to come and give you love and every now and then. The dog is just all about it.
Always.
So it means a little bit more when the cat comes up and is like, "Oh, I love you." And you're like,
thinking of me. You never think of me.
Oh man, I really do enjoy this show.
Yeah.
I really do. So, what did you guys think about it? I know we had a lot to kind of say this time. That happens every now. That happens every now and then, but there's a kind of like a post credits thing, I think. Better not be the mom. The Kazuki's ex, the one that he left impregnated. Ooh, I think that's who that is. I can't remember the photograph very clearly, but I think that's who that is.
Oh, okay. Interesting.
Drama.
Yep.
So
we'll find out next week.
Man, does that mean because she was pregnant in that memory he had? So yeah. Let us know what you guys thought in the comments down below. I'm really enjoying the show. You guys can find more anime reactions here on the YouTube channel. There's Eminence and Shadow for another week. We've got Inukai-san's Dog. We're a bit behind on that this week. It'll be out this weekend at some point. Fate Zero, and of course this, and a new series starting on the 22nd after Eminence and Shadow is done with its run. Podcasts covering everything else you can imagine in entertainment via Breaking Geek and Daily Cog. The Cantina doing Star Wars, Marvel Multiverse Mayhem, doing Marvel reviews. Look for Ant-Man and the Wasp next week. If it's not a reaction video, it goes up on our podcast apps, goes up on our podcast channel on your favorite podcast app, whatever that may be. And of course, you can check out written articles, celebrity interviews, written reviews, and more at lrmonline.com. All right.
I've got nothing. Sorry.
Bye.